referee was playing a penalty advantage, wasn't she, to Leon a couple of moments ago? But in the end, the final kick comes off the boot of Tom Carr-Smith. And Bath are champions, worthy winners. And a moment of contemplation for Johan van Graan, who, when he took charge of this side, they were bottom of the Premiership. And here they are now, with their first continental title since 2008. And frankly, on the strength of their performance, not just tonight, but through the knockout phase, they thoroughly deserve it.
Yeah, they certainly do. They had a bit of luck tonight. Should have had a red card for Sam Underhill, but they thoroughly deserved the win. In spite of that, they dominated the physicality, post-contact meters, they were efficient in the 22, they won the kicking battle, they were strong defensively, and they ran over this Leon team with the power, the squad depth. And it's great to see an English club in Bath. Alfie Barbary's not got his teeth in, but they're all smiling.
Matt, you're Bath through and through. What does this mean to the club?
It's massive. You see how the growth of the club over the last 4 years has been huge. The desire from supporters turning in, week out, wanting these results, wanting the rewards from what they do. Not only for Bruce, Craig and Tarkin McDonald, CEO and the chairman, the time and the effort they put in. It's where the game can grow in Bath. It's one of the very few cities, clubs that have the pitch in the middle of the city, and with the desire that they want with the new stadium, this sort of stuff can only push it further and further forward. And it's amazing for the city, the supporters, the fans. It's just one of those ones you can't really put words into it, but it wasn't the best performance from them. They'll say it themselves, but it was effective. It was ugly and effective, and that's sometimes all you got to do in finals is win the game. And as you see, a lovely little kiss from Ted Hill onto Alfie, but like, I can't put words in. Johan's going to struggle to get words out, but the boys should be proud of what they've done, and they've got 3 more weeks to add to it.
Well, Johan van Graan, who admitted earlier this week, well, he bleeds blue, the blue of Pretoria and the Blue Bulls, where his father was the chief executive for the best part of 20 years. But I reckon if you were to slice him up now, there's a bit of blue that is a slightly different hue. The hue of Bath Rugby. They are the Challenge Cup champions. Bath have beaten Lyon by 37 points to 12.
Yes, and I am down here with your EPCR Player of the Match for the Challenge Cup, but we're going to first get your watch awarded to you by Gary Lamb from JQ. Congratulations. Thanks, Gary. Wow, well, you did it the hard way, because that first half didn't make it easy.
Yeah, we did. You know, we speak a lot about working hard for each other. That yellow card period, I think that's something that we pride ourselves on. When we go down to 14 men, obviously not ideal situation, but how hard we want to fight for each other, how hard we want to work for each other, and to not concede in that yellow card period, I thought was outstanding.
And is that something, a product from what Johan has brought in? Because you can see the tightness. He talks about living those moments together and enjoying them. And you could see it just in that moment before the end of the first half. You stuck together. Yeah,
100%. The togetherness in this group is absolutely unbelievable. It's something that we spoke about before the game in terms of just being the best version of ourselves tonight and not playing the occasion, just playing the game. So, you know, credit to Leon. What a side. They were brilliant tonight, but I thought our boys showed a different level of intensity tonight that we've not seen this season, and I'm just so proud to be able to give the fans what they deserve after so many years of hurt.
Well, that's it, and it's almost the fashion that you've rolled in towards the end of the season. You've got 2 trophies now under the belt. Don't want to take away from this, but you want to roll this momentum on into the Gallagher Premiership as well.
It's about enjoying tonight now. It's about really enjoying tonight together as a team, and we'll move on to Saris next week, but I'm so proud of the lads. I couldn't be prouder to lead this group, and looking forward to celebrating tonight with the boys.
Oh, Ben, you are the EPCR Challenge Cup Player of the Match. Congratulations, and make sure you enjoy tonight.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. Cheers, Brendan.
Maybe we stood on the sideline 5 years ago. So one.
job being a referee, I'm afraid. Ollie Davidson collecting her medal. There she is. Creating something of a landmark today for women referees. And tonight, I tell you what, it wasn't an easy one to referee, particularly not in that opening 40 minutes. Whatever the whys and wherefores, there's Mike Adamson, by the way, fourth from the right, wearing the blue tracksuit. He was the television match official. And now, the former champions and the beaten finalists tonight. Humpty Squiu, their captain, a player of real quality. Vincent Rattez, there's Mikel Guillard, who had such a fantastic Six Nations. It's been a rough old couple of weeks for Lyon. They appeared to be well placed to move into the playoffs of the top 14, but defeated home by Pau, and then that loss last weekend up in Paris against Stade Francais, compounded by tonight 3 straight defeats, which has effectively ended their season. But Lyon will be back. The team from the second city, and you played in that league yourself, Andy, with Brive, top 14 French championship, incredibly competitive.
Yeah, they target that, the French clubs, trying to get into the barrage to the top 6, and obviously we know that the top 8 make it into the EPCR Champions Cup, but that won't be Lyon next year. They won this 3 years ago. Some good young players, but tonight wasn't their night. Tonight's all about Bath. Yes, they can feel a bit hard done by with what should have been a red card for Sam Underhill, a couple of other bits and bobs, but as Claire said, Bath fully deserved the win. That aside, and Lyon will lick their wounds. Big pre-season. Carol Shout, who left Racing mid-season, he's a good signing. I'm shocked they didn't play Semi Randrandra. We've all seen him over here in England as an absolutely world-class finisher, but they have some talent. Really like Maraku at 13. Absolute baller. Ashvili at fullback as well, but you can see the solemn faces, they're not happy.
They'll miss David Niniashvili next season. He's been picked up by a certain Ronan O'Gara. He's making his way to the Bay of Biscay. He'll be a La Rochelle player next season. The last man to pick up his medal, Jerome Ray. And to deal with Will Stewart through the opening 50 minutes or so. But here at Bath, well, go back 40 years or so, they were just a provincial Somerset club. There was then that rise to become not just the best in England, but a European superpower. John Hall, who was the teenage tearaway, led the way. Of course, the professionalism was added by Jack Rowell, who went on to become the England coach. And then in 1998, they won the old Heineken Cup, the previous incarnation of the Champions Cup. But since then, things have not been quite so successful. But Johan van Graan, who took this job just a little more than a couple of years ago, when they were literally bottom of the English Premiership. And this is where it's led, and they're not quite to the top of the tree yet, because they still have that English Premiership title to win. They've got a match next week away to Saracens, then a semi-final, and if they win that, final. Finn Russell, a medal round his neck. Last time that happened was 10 years ago in Glasgow. And well, he always seems rather underwhelmed, but he must be a proud fella tonight.
Yeah, he's smiling, he's got his celebration out. He was really controlled, wasn't he, during the game? It wasn't a Finn Russell sparkling performance with offloads galore and attacking the game line. It was game management, a lot of kick meters, a lot of understanding. This is a cup final, let's take the 3, let's play the percentages really well. And that led his team around the field with Ben Spencer brilliantly. And now you can see the smiles coming times on the field playing that way, but it certainly worked for them. And they're all smiling, and rightfully so.
But there's Johan van Bram. I thought that embrace, that long embrace, the lingering embrace with Bruce Craig, that told you quite a bit, Matt. What did you read into that?
Yeah, just a relief, the pressure as a coach with an owner watching you, knowing the expectation. Bruce is living in France, staying over there, so he knows he's got that pressure of the French, rest of the players and presidents watching him, and as we watch Ben Spencer coming up and lift this and ready to listen to the roar.
Yeah, Johan van Bram, which is the bonus to win it, of course.
You win.
So another significant landmark for a club that has been reborn under the management of Johan van Bram. But on continental champions again.
Give it to them and they'll come on. Yeah, no. 3 of us. Oh! 10. No way, get out of here. Let's do it again.
Onwards and upwards. Let's have another cracking final tomorrow. Those now.